Welcome to another episode of our video series. Today, we're going to show you 7 signs that you are living in a toxic family. This is the first step toward your emotional freedom. Growing up in a toxic and dysfunctional family can cause deep psychological damage. Toxic families create lasting stress, anxiety, conflicts, and fear among their members. Identifying these signs is the first step to understanding the extent of the problems and finding ways to deal with them. Here are 4 signs that your family might be dysfunctional, along with practical ways to combat this toxicity. To make sure you don't miss any episodes of our series on freeing your true self, follow our channel. 1. Hostile and aggressive communication ***. One of the main signs of a dysfunctional family is constant hostile and aggressive communication. Instead of respectful and constructive conversations, family interactions are marked by yelling, insults, destructive criticism, and sarcasm. This type of environment does not allow for healthy expression of feelings and opinions, leading to the buildup of resentment and the deterioration of relationships. To combat this situation, it is essential to develop assertive communication skills. This includes speaking clearly and directly about your own feelings without attacking or blaming others. Practicing active listening, where you genuinely pay attention to what the other person is saying, is also crucial. Additionally, seeking the mediation of a family therapist can help establish healthier ways of communicating. 2. Excessive control and manipulation ***. Another sign of a toxic family is excessive control and manipulation by one or more members. This can manifest in various ways, such as imposing rigid rules, constant surveillance, or using emotional blackmail to get what they want. This behavior stifles the autonomy and individuality of family members, creating an oppressive environment with low self-esteem. To deal with this dynamic, it is fundamental to set clear boundaries. This involves communicating assertively about what is acceptable and what is not, and being prepared to enforce consequences if these boundaries are violated. Additionally, it is important to strengthen self-confidence and emotional independence, often with the support of a therapist, to resist manipulation and excessive control. 3. Lack of emotional support ***. In a dysfunctional family, lack of emotional support is a common problem. Instead of offering comfort and understanding, family members may minimize or ignore each other's feelings or even ridicule them. This can lead to feelings of loneliness, rejection, and insecurity, making it difficult to develop a healthy self-esteem. To combat this lack of support, it is necessary to seek and build support networks outside the family environment. This can include close friends, support groups, or online communities with similar experiences. Additionally, working with a mental health professional can help develop self-compassion and emotional resilience, allowing for better handling of the lack of support within the family. 4. Constant and unresolved conflicts ***. Conflicts are normal in any family, but in a dysfunctional family, they are constant and rarely resolved in a healthy manner. Frequent arguments, persistent resentments, and the inability to reach an agreement are indicative of a toxic environment. These chronic conflicts create a climate of tension and insecurity, negatively affecting the well-being of all family members. To face this challenge, it is vital to learn conflict resolution techniques. This includes negotiation, where both parties seek an acceptable middle ground, and mediation, where an impartial third party helps facilitate resolution. Learning to express feelings in a non-confrontational way, using "I feel" statements, can help defuse tense situations. Seeking professional help to mediate conflicts and teach problem-solving skills can also be extremely beneficial. Now, consider that the following 3 topics need urgent attention. Do not turn a blind eye to your family members in exchange for emotional self-sacrifice. Keep watching this video until the end and discover more about the environment you live in. Identifying these signs is the first step to start dealing with a toxic family. Developing communication skills, setting clear boundaries, seeking emotional support networks, and learning conflict resolution techniques are essential strategies to mitigate the negative effects of a dysfunctional family. In the next part, we will continue with the remaining 3 signs and explore more practical coping strategies. 5. Lack of privacy and respect for personal boundaries ***. A lack of privacy and disrespect for personal boundaries are hallmark traits of toxic families. This can include invading personal space, such as rummaging through belongings without permission, constantly monitoring family members' activities, or not respecting the need for individual time and space. This behavior creates a stifling and invasive environment where family members feel their basic needs for privacy and autonomy are not respected. To combat this invasion, it is crucial to establish and clearly communicate your own boundaries. This can be done through direct and honest conversations, explaining the importance of respecting personal space and individual needs. Additionally, consistently reinforcing these boundaries and being prepared to enforce consequences if they are violated is fundamental. Seeking help from a therapist can be useful in learning to defend these boundaries effectively and without guilt. 6. Emotional neglect and lack of empathy ****. Emotional neglect and lack of empathy are clear signs of a dysfunctional family. Instead of offering emotional support and understanding, family members may ignore or minimize each other's emotions, making them feel isolated and misunderstood. This emotionally neglectful environment can lead to self-esteem issues and hinder the development of healthy relationships outside the family. To deal with emotional neglect, it is important to find ways to validate and nurture your own emotions. This can include practicing self-care, engaging in activities that promote physical and mental well-being, and seeking emotional connections outside the family, whether with friends, mentors, or support groups. Working with a therapist can help develop internal empathy and provide tools to cope with the lack of emotional support. 7. Cycles of abusive behavior ****. Dysfunctional families are often trapped in cycles of abusive behavior, which can be physical, emotional, or verbal. This abuse can manifest as physical violence, threats, humiliation, or manipulation. These cycles are extremely harmful, creating an environment of fear and distrust where family members are constantly on high alert and anxious. To break these cycles of abuse, it is crucial to recognize and accept that abusive behavior is not normal and should not be tolerated. Seeking help is a vital step. This can include talking to a therapist, contacting abuse hotlines, or even seeking legal assistance if necessary. Developing a safety plan for imminent abuse situations and strengthening external support networks are also important steps to protect yourself and, if possible, other vulnerable family members. In conclusion, recognizing the signs of a dysfunctional family is a crucial first step in dealing with family toxicity. Communicating assertively, setting clear boundaries, seeking emotional support, learning to resolve conflicts, defending privacy, validating emotions, and breaking abusive cycles are practical strategies to confront and mitigate the negative effects of a toxic family environment. These actions not only help protect the mental and emotional health of those involved, but also pave the way for building healthier and more balanced relationships in the future. Share this video with a friend who needs to hear this.